One thing that has always made it difficult for me to feel comfortable inside of camper vans is the fact that they're not very tall. Well, Noovo has an answer to that with their Noovo Plus here that has a 7-foot tall interior ceiling. And it's probably the most comfortable van I've ever stepped foot in. So let's go take a look, come on. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Miles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here taking a look at the Noovo Plus camper vans or Class B motorhomes that are on the Ram Promaster chassis with the super high roof that is going to give you a taller interior space. But that's just one of the many features and selling points here to these Noovo vans, is these are very nice. There's a couple different options that we have to look at here because they do have on their website a van building page where you can kind of build out different customizations that you want with your particular build. So things like you have the leather matched seating in this particular model that they're not going to have in like this one here. So there's some variation that you can get depending on what you want for the build. But as we step inside here and take a look at the interior, first of all, we have the flip down countertop space right here. So nice little work area there. It will have a bug screen that goes on the entry door here, and you have the Girard awning that will cover this space, as you can see right here. And as we step inside, really nice craftsmanship. I love the way that the buttons feel here on the lights. So these are some of your light switch buttons here, and they're just a very nice, firm, clicky, like kind of press on that button. Best way I can describe it. Yeah, some storage space right here when we walk in, and then as we step inside, very nice color palette in here. It's light, it's airy. And then as we walk back this way, you have a huge U-shaped dining table here. This is one of the most comfortable seating spaces I have seen in a camper van. This is certainly long enough for me to lay back into that backrest and extend my legs all the way out and still have room to spare. You got nice big windows all the way around, and then your windows are going to have your privacy shades from the bottom like they should be, and then your bug screen from the top. Some other manufacturers do this in the reverse orientation there, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense for privacy with that shade coming down from the top. So like that they got the orientation right on that. And then when we open up our windows, see right here we have those latches to keep them shut. They are a dual pane window, and then they will have these gaskets that, or these struts here, that keep them open while you extend that out, and then that's about how far they open there. So you can obviously get a ton of airflow coming into the space. Windows are also tinted, so you get that nice, you know, added bit of privacy with the tinted window from the outside perspective. And then because we have a bed up over the top of this space, we have nice overhead storage. You have a soft touch ceiling panel right here, and the lighting looks very good as well. Nice warm color palette. And then when we slide back this way, we have your TV there in that corner. So nice, good spot for most people sitting in this space to be able to view that television. And then we have your wood table. The wood table is going to have some extensions that flip up so you can get more maneuverability around the table when needed. And this table has a power lift system, so you can lift this up and down and be able to use this as a bed as well, which is certainly going to be a large enough bed to sleep two grown adults if you ever needed that sort of sleeping capability. But it also will allow you to simply use this space for storage, maybe when you need it, if you want to drop this down and use this for storage while you're going down the road. That's certainly another application where you can get a lot of usable space by dropping that table down and filling this space in with whatever cargo you have going down the road. Then we have our bunk up over the top, but before we get to that, I do want to show you like my, you know, kind of perspective standing in here. So I am standing at 6'1", maybe 6'2" with my shoes on, but the ceiling height is incredible. Does not feel claustrophobic in here whatsoever, so I love that. I love the way that it feels in here. Now with this drop down bunk, we have the controls for that right here, so you do have a locking mechanism on that, and then we can drop this down. Drops down nice and smooth. If you want to, you could stop this at any orientation, and it is, you know, structurally sturdy enough for you to get up in there. So you could leave more space down in here if you have someone sleeping underneath here, or if you have cargo down under here, or anything of that nature. Or you can continue to drop this down and get more ceiling height in this space. So you can see it will just keep coming down and keep coming down to wherever you want it to be comfortable there. And then you can even get a little bit of a view of the TV there, but can give you a very wide open space here where the bed is at, depending on how far you want to go down with the bed. You have a ladder to get up here as well, but then a cool touch that they added also, this is just a really unique little thing here, is this area slides out. You have storage inside of here, and this can be like a little step stool to get up into the bed if you wanted to move it up over here to step up into the bed. So there's your controls for that. This is a queen size bed, and it is a 6-inch memory foam mattress, so very comfortable. You have a couple adjustable reading lights up in that space as well, and then because the walls have like a what looks like either like a linen or kind of like a fabric style lining there, with that you're going to get a lot of basically like really good acoustic treatment up in that space, so it just sounds really quiet in that area when you are up in there, and I really appreciate that. As we come through the kitchen space here, you have a lot of storage for a van. I was kind of surprised at how big these drawers are. You can see you have the dovetail joints there on the construction of these, so pretty dang large size. They are a soft close cabinet door, and then you can see the one down here as well, even bigger than the one above it. So you have those cabinet doors there. The fit and finishes on everything feels very good also. So you have some little cutout spots here for your utensils. And then we have a nice deep square sink right here. I guess a little bit of a rectangle shape to that. Don't think it's perfectly square. And then spot for your trash can underneath here. Got a couple little pantry areas with some shelving in the kitchen area. So one there and one here. And then we have our overhead storage as well through this area. Obviously, storage in something like a camper van going to be very important because you're already so limited on the amount of storage that you have. So every single bit of storage that you get is so valuable in something like a van such as this. As we step back this way, got your refrigerator, freezer portion above that. And then we have some more storage space right here. Can be used as a wardrobe closet, a coat closet, or a pantry, kind of depending on how you best see fit. But obviously they have the hangers in there, so designed to hang some clothes in that space. Got your convection oven or air fryer function there with the microwave, and then you have a couple other additional drawers down underneath here. Always good to open all these because you see this drawer doesn't actually extend all the way out, so good to get a true perspective of how much actual storage is in here and not just trying to judge it by the size of the drawer face itself. Then as we come up front, again, we're on the Ram Promaster chassis, so we have the Ram driver's cab up here. Everything looks nice with all black finishes for the most part. Got some storage space up above here with a strut assisted door there. And you have your vent fan up over the top. So you step down into this space, your seats are going to swivel, and that is going to allow you to access this workstation here. Pretty cool how the function works for the seats. They integrated the handle here for where you swivel the seat into these little side corners here. So you actually, when you want to swivel the seat, you just pull up right there on that mechanism, and that is going to allow the seat to swivel. Kind of had to get out of the van to show you, because when I go and sit down in the seat here, you won't really be able to see me reach down and grab that handle, but that is how this works. So you grab that handle there, and actually it's the handle on this side right here. Grab that handle and you can swivel around and you access your workstation area. So you have your outlet right here as well. You have a light switch right there, so you can see the light up overhead for this little workstation area. And then to support the desk, you have this arm that swings out. That's going to be your support for the desk that has a magnet latch holding it in place. Kind of a two-hand operation here to get this out. You can do it with one, but there we go, using my offhand, not the easiest. So sitting here, you can see big enough spot for a laptop. You also have your outlet here and just a nice little workstation area that easily goes out of the way, and then you can just swivel your seat back around when you're not using this area. But you have the seats to swivel around too, so you can always just sit and use this seat as a spot to hang out inside of the van. Last few things on the inside here, we have a very quick and easy to access water pump. You push that button and you can hear the pump activate immediately, so very nice there. You have a UV water filtration system here connected to this, so they're trying to mitigate your need for having like plastic water bottles or anything like that in a already so condensed space. And then up here we have all of our power controls. So we have our Victron energy control panel right here. We'll go through all the power specs in just a minute. We have our awning controls, and then we have our thermostat controls there. As we step outside, get a quick look at some of the stuff going on out here. We have a more all-terrain tire here with a black rim. It looks really nice. You also get some of your Noovo specific badging on here, so really like that they add that on there as well, and you don't just have the traditional Ram badging. Have a nice metal step right here on this side, and then same on the other side as well. And then we have a cassette style black tank here. So this will be your black tank that you access behind this door that you can remove out and kind of dump anywhere that you best see fit. For their plug on the outside, they're using the smart plug, same system that we see on Airstream. So just a better connectivity there that you have with your 30 amp plug. And then as we step back, lots of stuff that you can do on this back area here. Again, if you go to their van builder page, you can kind of see the different options and whatnot that you have. But you can do a bike rack back in this area. See, you have the ladder to get up to the roof here. You have your little storage box area. Certainly a great little tool to have to store a lot of your RV necessities that you can see underneath here. And you have an area to attach a bunch of different accessories onto that space there. We have a Starlink satellite installed on the roof already, and there's 400 watts of solar up on top of here. You can kind of see these other van builds that we have around the space. These are all pluses, so you see some of their different exterior color options that you have as well. Around the back, when you open the doors here, you do have a little bit of storage down underneath this space, so good spot for other RV essentials like you kind of see here, and you do have a water connection there as well. And then you can just leave this door open. You have the bug screens there if you want to just allow more of the outdoors into your rig while you are just hanging out wherever you have this thing set up at, and you have a backup camera there as well. So that's what it looks like when you have these doors open along the back. And then let's go over some of the power specs here. So with all of that and the quality that we see with the fit and finishes in here, the unique design with the U-shaped dining table and the bed up above, and then all of the electronics that you get in here, making this a highly capable van. The pricing on these vans on the Plus model starts at about $186,000. Now, like I mentioned before, they have a van builder page on their website, so you can go see exact options that you may want on this van if you're looking at something like this. And they do have a dealer out in Florida if you're wanting to purchase from a dealer, or you can buy direct from Noovo. Their facilities here are in Las Vegas, where I'm currently filming that, so a lot of people come here to pick up their vans. You can tour their facilities and see how these vans are made and all kinds of different stuff here at their property if you decide to come buy direct from them here in Las Vegas. So that's all I got for y'all. Appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and until next time, live firmly unbound.